Question from AFP. The New York Times wrote in an article published on Saturday that they had obtained an internal planning document from Russia's domestic security agency, the FSB. In this document, intelligence officers refer to the Chinese as the enemy and warn that China is a serious threat to Russian security. It also says that Beijing is increasingly trying to recruit Russian spies and obtain sensitive military technology. What is the Foreign Ministry's comment on this? Thank you.
I'm not familiar with what you said, but let me stress that China-Russia relations do not target any third party and are not affected by any third party. Friends from media, good afternoon. Welcome to today's regular press conference. Now I'll take your questions.
China News Service. We have learned that senior officials' meetings on Eastern Asian cooperation will be held in Malaysia. Is there anything you could share about China's participation and expectation for the meetings? Malaysia, as ASEAN's rotating chair, will host the ASEAN Plus 3 Senior Officials Meeting, East Asia Summit Senior Officials Meeting, and ASEAN Regional Forum Senior Officials Meeting from June 10 to 11th in Penang. Vice Foreign Minister Sun Weidong will lead the delegation to the meetings. At the meetings, parties are expected to exchange views on advancing cooperation under those mechanisms and international and regional issues of mutual interest, with a focus on the meeting's theme, inclusivity and sustainability. The discussions will prepare the ground for this year's leaders' meetings and foreign ministers' meetings on Eastern Asian cooperation. China looks forward to having in-depth communication at the SOM meetings to further build consensus, focus on cooperation, and inject more stability and positive energy into regional development. Next one, please.
Thank you, spokesman.
路透社，何立峰副总理和美高官今天在伦敦会晤，中方能否提供更多关于经贸的会谈的信息？对此有何期待？中方希望达成什么成果？
China has made the announcement on Saturday on the first meeting of the China-US Economic and Trade Consultation Mechanism. You can stay tuned for the specific information about the consultation. Next question.
日本共同社提问。
NHK. The Japanese government confirmed that Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning has been spotted in the vicinity of Japan's waters. What's China's response to it?
中国军舰在有
China's military vessels' activities in relevant waters are fully consistent with international law and international practices. China pursues a national defense policy that is defensive in nature. We hope Japan will view these activities objectively and rationally.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Question from AFP.
法新社，《纽约时报》周六发文披露，在俄罗斯情报部门的内部文件中发现，俄情报人员称中国为敌人，同时表示对俄罗斯国家安全构成威胁，并且中方在招募俄罗斯间谍，并且获得敏感的科技信息。中方对此有何评论？
不了解你说的。
I'm not familiar with what you said, but let me stress that China-Russia relations do not target any third party and are not affected by any third party. Next question.
还有其他问题吗？
Any more questions?
Another question from Reuters.
路透社周六，中国表示愿意加快稀土磁体进入欧洲的审批程序，并采用绿色通道。中方是否有计划为其他的国家或地区开辟更多的绿色通道，比如说美国？
The Ministry of Commerce has responded to questions about China's export control measures on rare earth, which you may refer to.